Hello, everyone. Welcome to Conversations with Curtis, and today's live stream of some game no one's ever heard of, Gabriel Night One. Super excited to play this. Tori's going to be joining us. I played a little bit with Daniel, but other than that, I know nothing about the game. Tori, it's her first time ever playing, so it'll be fun to watch Curtis and Adrian help Gabriel and Grace solve some voodoo murders. And people keep asking me, what do I know about voodoo? And I don't know anything about voodoo. I'm sure we'll find out a lot about voodoo in the next couple hours. Today is going to be a hard stop at 2 o'clock because I got to go to the airport for a Letters Aloud gig. I'm going to be in Idaho Falls for a Veterans Day celebration, reading some letters, real letters from real people throughout history, in different during different wartime efforts, and they're just stunning letters, and I'm excited to share it with folks. But it's great to see you all. I see a lot of folks that I know. I'm seeing some people that I don't know, and so for those of you who
Do tipped $10. Yeah. Let's start this party.
Let's start this party. I agree. Do. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. It's a great way to start things off. But what was I just saying? I was saying that it is, I got to go and then we're going to do this show. So I'm not going to do much more of an introduction. That said, we got a new background. Do you guys like this background? Is this a good background we want to use for our introductions? I've been using, let me see if I can find it all. There we go. I've been using this one, which is the, oh no, I guess that's a different one. I've been using this one. Yeah, there we go. Which is the background of Phantasmagoria 2 opening, sort of a blurred version. There's another one where if I wanted to, I could use, where'd it go? Not that one. That one, which is another blurred background from the mental asylum. And then there's the one that we're using right now. This one. Or we had this one from last week. So anyway, put in your comment. Let me know what you guys like. And then we'll figure out what's the best one. And we'll sort of use that as our template for the time being. But for right now, I'm going to go back to this one. It feels somewhat in tune with the game we're going to play today. All right, that's it. I hope you guys had fun. Oh, I guess that was the thing. For those of you who are new and just joining us for the first time because you've discovered us recently, most likely because of the Spoonie interview, welcome. My name's Paul Stetler. I played Curtis Craig in Phantasmagoria 2, and now, along with Victoria Morcell Hemmingson and myself, and she played Adrian, we are teaming up and playing some of these old games for the first time and having fun with you guys. So speaking of, why don't we all say hi to our good friend, Tori. There she is. Hi, Tori.
Hi.
Hey, look at you. You're in a new place in your house.
Yes, this is sitting by my fire.
It's very holiday. I feel like it feels so cozy in the red shirt. And I feel like it's just, are you already got the Christmas tree up?
No, not yet. At the end of the month.
So what is your Christmas tree etiquette? Is there a certain time that you can't get? When do you start?
Well, you cannot start singing Christmas songs until maybe after Thanksgiving dinner.
At the very earliest. I think you have to be in December. I think that when people start Christmas right after Thanksgiving, like the day of, that seems too early. People are doing it even earlier than that.
Not too early for me. I start like right after Thanksgiving, and then lately we've been getting our tree that following weekend, so we get it early, like the weekend after.
Okay, yeah, I think we try to wait till the 1st of the December, but I think I'm the only one. I think my wife and my kids are. I'm the humbug of us all, so maybe I need to lighten up a little bit.
It's a big job getting it all set up.
Well, if I know you don't watch the comments or you don't watch anything live, but you're getting all sorts of hellos and the cozy fireplace and that you look fabulous, which you do. It's nice to see you. How's the last couple weeks been?
Pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. Just writing and
Doing your stuff.
I've missed some of. I have to start watching more of your episodes. So I got to get caught up.
Got to get caught up.
And your letters sounds great. The one
Thanks.
That sounds great.
Yeah, it's a show I put together a few years ago. We've only performed it a few times. It's a tough sell to performing arts centers because it's pretty, it's not a lighthearted romp. But when we do, usually this is booked for Veterans Day shows and Memorial Day shows and things like that. In that case, it's really great because we get a lot of families and a lot of people that are actually that do serve or their parents served in the military, and it's so we're gonna have a pretty cool thing.
Yeah, that's gonna be amazing.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, I think we should get into this. What do you know about this game?
Nothing. I mean, literally nothing.
You know nothing. Have you heard of the game?
It has something to do with voodoo because I heard you talk about voodoo murders.
Okay.
I do know that.
Okay, so we will dive in. It's what I can tell you is this was a Sierra online game that came out a year or two. Daniel will be able to tell us all this stuff, but a couple of years before the games that we played, and this was the first one, and it was just voice actors, and it was it's animated, and then the second one they did was right after or right before, I don't know, around the same time that we did ours. And they made that a FMV game. So they had live actors play Gabriel Knight 2. And then I think they made a 3 too. So this is a very, very, very popular game. And people love, this is it made the top 50 games ever made. I think the last time it was somebody put a list out. So we get to play this game. And I'm not going to tell you anything. So I think we should just dive in. Let's do it. All right. So let me see if I can get this going. There we are. Okay.
I feel like the hint keeper is staring at us.
He is staring at us. Is the hint keeper frozen? Yeah, the hint keeper is frozen. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure this thing out. But let me get that. Now that I'm here, I think once I get. Let's do it again. Okay, move around, hint keeper. There you go. There he is. Shake it out. How's it going, innkeeper?
Everything's fine. How are things on the other side of the Phantasmagoria frame?
It is. It's pretty awesome. Let's see.
By the way, chat, you can see that we have a new Phantasmagoria frame with a Gabriel Knight logo and Blob in the inventory.
How come I can't get the game to show up? Let's see if I start it. What happens if I start it? Anything happening? Nope. All right, I'm going to stop. Let me get out of here. Okay, so the game is not already the technical problems.
No problem. While you're working on the game, I'll say that this game was released in 1993, so 2 years before Phantasmagoria 1 and 3 years before Phantasmagoria 2.
I mean, I remember hearing about it, but I never played it.
And one more thing, while you were talking to Tori, we had to coffee donations, which didn't appear on screen, so I'll just read them out loud.
Right, thank you. I can do that too. Let me go back to that real quick as we can see but go ahead, go ahead and talk through that, and then I can.
You want me to read them, or you'll read them? Because one of them is a super chat. Okay, I'll read them. All right. So Graceless Games said the leads of Phantasmagoria 1 and 2 playing Gabriel Knight, that's an event, and it is. And Tyler Drinkard super chatted, thanks for
hint keepers. Hints are already in high demand.
Did I stop sharing? I must have stopped sharing because I got it. All right, sorry, here we go. Sharing. There we go. There's that. And now, sorry guys, we had this all set up. I think Daniel, that maybe the game is in back of the wallpaper. So let me find out where the wallpaper is. Is it here? There it is. There we go. Look at me fixing problems. Okay, we're ready. All right, let's do this really quick. Top 10 coffee donors for last week. Joseph Austin leapt into second place with an incredibly generous gift. James Jenkins continued his incredible generosity and remains in the lead, followed by Zwex, Moffat Reborn, YT Wanderer, Victor Chang, and Luca H. That's a new name. Is that a new name?
Yep.
That's awesome. Thank you, Luca. And then, of course, Patreon donors. Let's get to the game right now. Everything's working. Let's go. Please tell me everything. You can hear stuff. There's some audio. We got Blob ended up in our little window here. So it's got to be, from now on, we got to populate it with Phantaz 2 things right next to Phantaz 1 things.
Yep.
All the windows. Ooh, that's kind of loud. All right. Is there a... let's do the...
Control F5.
Control F5.
Function 5.
Okay. Oh, here it is. It's not working. I guess I have to play, huh?
Control function F5.
Oh, control function. Control. There we go. Wow, that was loud. All right. And then we want to, what?
You can change it from the options, yeah.
Audio. Let's music and go down. I know you guys are going to get mad at me, but it can't be too loud. And then I guess everything else can stay the same for now. Let's try that.
Well, we'll have the Robert Holmes listening party, so we'll need to apologize.
Don't tell me. Turned it down. Okay, here we go. You guys ready? Still too loud, but okay. Let's play. Let's just play. Can you hear everything, Tori?
Yes.
Okay.
Crickets.
Crickets. Day 1.
You want to play the intro?
Sure. I dreamt of blood upon the shore of eyes that spoke of sin. The lake was smooth and deep and black as was her scented skin. Ooh, it's a poem. Do I have to keep going? Do I have to click? I guess so. Paperboy.
Yeah, but just skip the intro. Never mind.
I just skipped the intro?
Yeah, in the main menu should have chosen the intro.
Should I play the intro?
Mm-hmm.
Probably, because...
I bet. Just a minute.
Yep.
Okay.
Go
All right.
back to the menu.
Going back to the menu. Couldn't do it. Oh, so I had a question. Daniel and I, can I do it from here, or do I have to...
You'll need to quit.
Quit the game, okay. All right, let's try it again. Can I get out of this?
Yeah, skip and then click the intro.
Okay. Intro. There we go. Let's watch the intro. Here we go. First time playing. Hey, somebody gave us a donation. I don't think I said thank you. Aw. I already feel voodoo. I feel like there's voodoo all over the place. Oh. Okay. Ooh. Okay, what did we learn? What did we learn there, Tori? Can I skip out of this?
Yes.
Okay.
Looked like some kind of fire ceremony. Maybe somebody was sacrificed or something. Maybe, or just killed.
Yeah. And was it? It's too loud. I'm gonna crank this down a little bit. Everything's got to go down, down, down. Okay.
No need to change the sound effects and speech, only the music.
The sound effects and speech was pretty loud too. I'm gonna just try that. I trust myself.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Trust yourself.
All right. I dreamt of blood upon the shore, of eyes that spoke of sin. The lake was smooth and deep and black, as was her scented skin. And now, off we go. think the first thing we need to do is get the paper. Aha! It did it for us.
So,
Mm-hmm. I bet. Just a minute. It lives, I see. Do you want to speak with Lolita?
Do you know that voice is Leah Ramini? Is that how you say her name?
I'm sorry, but Gabriel is out.
oh, yeah, I can hear that.
I mean, he's out. Yeah, if he ever comes back, I'll tell him. You know, you could do better. I know I don't know you, but you could do better.
I know I don't know you. Oh.
Bye-bye.
Because I see, it's
Good
one of his
morning.
girlfriends.
The phone's been ringing off the hook all morning. Let me know when you want your messages.
Yeah.
Gee, you're lively. Did you have another nightmare last night?
Sort of.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know who that voice
I
is?
told you it's
You don't
that
know yet.
voodoo book you're researching. That stuff can seriously screw up your karma.
Listen
I'm
to
sure that's it. Maybe I should write a horror novel on passive resistance instead.
So don't sleep. It's your body. Anyway, your handheld tape recorder came today.
Really? Great.
I can't wait to see what human rights you violate with this one.
I can't wait to violate them. For example, if you would just let me...
And I located some local voodoo references for you. Dixieland Drugstore and the Historical Museum of Voodoo. Both are right here in French Quarter.
How would I ever manage without you?
You? Give me a break. The devil himself couldn't change you.
Well, if the devil had great legs, perhaps. Like yours.
And a riveting personality, I'm sure. Well, if you need any more research done, just ask. It's not as though we're swamped with customers.
All right, I think we have control now. So, that voice, Tori, is Tim Curry.
Who?
Tim Curry.
Tim Curry? Oh, wow.
Isn't that something?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they got some pretty A-list actors for this first game. So they are like very much like a keg. I don't know. They've got that the chemistry, a lot of acerbic back and forth. Very what's a good example? Like, remember Moonlighting? Remember that show Moonlighting? Okay, what do I do here?
Yeah, they have a little. Yeah, they
St.
have that.
George books could use some serious renovation.
Okay, I just clicked on
But
something.
Gabriel likes to think that the place has character.
Oh, okay, so if I click on things, and
We can look around.
if I right click, I can do a bunch of stuff. Oh boy. Okay, so that's stop something or push something, open something.
No,
Look
it's
at
pick
stuff.
up, open, look, ask, interrogate, or talk.
What's
and
the
use.
what's the one that? Okay, that's a lot more than that. What's that one? That looks like gears. That looks
This
like.
one is use.
All right. All right. So what should we want to look around first and see what's going on?
Yeah,
Let's
so
do
you
that.
mean you can pick things
Under
up
the
and then
window are
right-click.
reference
I think
books,
so. Yeah.
dictionaries, foreign language dictionaries, quotation books, and others. Gabriel borrows them often when he's writing.
Okay. Still too loud. I'm going to turn it down.
Well, so should we look at the newspaper that he just picked up?
Yeah.
Do you
Let's
think?
do. Perfect. Let's do it. Let me just quickly. There we go. All right. Where was the newspaper? Over here. So let's go. We look. Oh, I guess we can look at it, right?
Today's newspaper is on the counter.
I'll bet you if I pick it up, what's the pickup thing? I guess that.
Times Picayune, dated June 18,
Hey, somebody just subscribed.
1993. The front page
Thank
has
you.
an article about the voodoo murders. The article says that the victims are all identified as members of the underworld. The general public of New Orleans is in no danger. Police claim the so-called voodoo trappings found at the crime scenes are fake, a scare tactic, and that the murders are not associated with any genuine practitioners.
It's a great voice.
Gabriel also scans the Aquarius horoscope for the day. Potential storms ahead. Proceed with caution and do not get involved with anything new at this time.
I don't think we're gonna. I don't think we're gonna take that advice. Do you?
I think he's going to do the opposite.
Exactly. I agree. So do we have like a inventory? What's that? Let's look at all this stuff. What's
Gabriel
up here?
is carrying nothing.
Okay, that's a bag. All right. Oh, we got tape recorders. That's good to know. Tape decks. This stuff. What's this? Is this a hint? Is this a hint? What's that?
No, first of all, that's just an icon. On the left, you have all of the actions that you can perform, walk, look. And you have the inventory, which is...
We got our first inventory, Tori. Look at that. We got a number 1 of 342.
Inventory, Tori.
Inventory, Tori. See that right there?
What's our first inventory was the newspaper.
The newspaper. And how do we see our...
We didn't pick it up. It's current. We don't have anything in our inventory.
$14.46. Thanks, and check out kofi.com/CWC. Happy to see you playing another Sierra CL. And thank you, Tori, for your participation. That one is challenging. You are needed.
Yeah, you totally are needed. She's so much better at this stuff than I am, naturally. Thank you, Clement. Appreciate it. And in case you haven't been around, we absolutely appreciate any super chats. But we have found that YouTube takes quite a bit, like up to 50% of your donation. And so we've been using Coffee, that little link in the bottom there, and we still have all the widgets and everything, and they let us keep 90%. So just in the future, if that's something you're willing to do, that would be great. And everybody else should kind of keep that in mind as well. So you can, if you do donate, we can get, your donation goes to us and not to them. All right. Is there like things that light up? I forgot like what will things...
Well, things don't light up. You just need to click on things that you can pick up. And since we're playing the Windows version, the things that you can pick up are in higher resolution than the rest of the background. So if you take a look at the desk over there, you'll notice that there are several items that look
like this desk here? Desk here or this desk here? Okay.
Desk on the bottom.
Okay.
A desk on the bottom. You see you have a few things on the right.
Yeah. What is pick? Oh, this is pick up. The hand grabbing something. Should I be picking things up, like picking up the newspaper? Oh, there it is.
You read the newspaper, but you have other things that you can pick up and place in your inventory.
My kidney's
But would
already
we, if
floating
we
down.
had picked up the newspaper, like if it was something to go in the inventory, it would have gone in there since we picked it up, right?
Yeah, but since the newspaper is not something we're gonna pick up,
Mind if I
just
borrow the
read it and
magnifying
place it
glass?
back.
Okay, so we're
No,
getting...
Sherlock. Just bring it back when we get the next estate shipment.
No problem.
Okay, so we got ourselves a magnifying glass, our first one. What about this? What's that? Oh, shoot.
What else? What do you?
I'm
There's
gonna take the
that blue
tweezers
book
for a
looks-
bit.
Good.
Blue, okay.
You're
Got some
beginning to look a little
tweezers too.
scruffy.
Just trying to make you feel at home.
They have repartee, those two.
Yes, they
Oh,
do.
crud, I did it again. Okay, let's try this.
Gabriel find those popular authors very mediocre.
Clement
As though
Jovic
they
tipped
would
$20. Heard you loud and clear. Here is my 100% smile.
Oh, Clement, thank you so much. That is very, very, very generous. Thank you. Really, really appreciate it. And thanks for switching over to... okay, so was there other stuff here?
What's that? Is that a coffee maker?
Duarte
Popular
tipped
authors
$5.
very
Use
mediocre.
magnifying GL on
As
Grace
though
to
they
hear a
would
joke.
care.
Whoa. What just happened? Who just said that? I missed that. Hint keeper, will you remind us what that just happened there?
Yeah, what just happened is that Duadu said use magnifying glass on Grace to hear a joke.
Oh, totally. How do I do that? Where is the magnifying glass? How do I get to my stuff? Is it down here?
It's the bag.
Oh, in the
of
bag.
inventory.
Okay. Magnifying glass.
Yep.
How do I get over here? Well, how do I get out?
You can click play
Click
or get out
play.
of the inventory.
Oh, interesting. I like the way he walks.
Do you know anything about this?
What, the magnifying glass? It makes things look big. Out to impress a girl, are you?
I hope you're insulting the size of my brain.
That goes without saying.
That's good. Funny stuff. All right. Do it if I want to get out of it. Okay, gotcha. Let's. Tori, you had said we should pick something else up, or you saw something?
Well, I don't know if you want to look at, make sure we checked everything on that desk, but what's
the blue
near
book?
Is that a coffee maker? There's a red thing next to it. Maybe just like look
My
at those.
kidney's already floating.
Okay,
thanks.
so that doesn't work.
Gabriel cannot take that.
Can't take that.
Gabriel find those popular
Okay,
authors
so we did that. Okay, so other stuff? Books, maybe? I bet you there's something near Grace.
Gabriel leafs through a German-English dictionary.
Let's see. Mittag means midday, noon.
It's funny, I played this first part with Daniel, and I've already forgotten everything.
Gabriel
I don't know what I'm doing. All right.
Spiel means...
All right. Over here?
Gabriel's had all those books in the bathroom and doesn't care to read them again.
Jacket.
It's a bit warm in here.
Okay, well, we'll probably need it when we
Gabriel
leave, right?
decides to wait until
about
he
that
leaves
pink-
to put on his coat.
This painting here?
Yeah.
I guess I don't want to pick up the painting, but...
Maybe you can look at it.
3 snakes in a skull. Gabriel's father painted it.
What a wacky offbeat kind of guy Daddy was.
That voice, that's great.
3 snakes.
Okay.
What a...
All right. What about this?
Grace likes the little banker's lamp. She has the soul of an accountant.
There's something down here. What's that?
Grace keeps her art supplies here.
Okay. Should we go to another room, hint keeper, or is there something else we should be finding
The
around here?
book rack contains
There is something else around here, but you can go to the back
and
room.
puzzle
There are
books.
things there as well.
Well, there's
The
a book
curtain
behind her
doesn't
on the
provide
floor. Is that
much
important?
privacy. But Gabriel's rarely in his bedroom
you see
during
that?
shop hours anyway.
Okay. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, see that there? I think is that a book leaning against the wall behind Grace on the floor
Down here?
behind her.
Oh, this
chair.
thing? Yeah, it was her art supplies. That's
No, not that right there. Is that?
Yeah, those are her art supplies. Paul, if the narrator is talking too much,
Way
then you
too
can remove the narrator,
okay.
disable just her.
Let's do
In
that.
the options,
Up here? Or in the
Yeah.
where I was just at?
in the game settings. No. In the
Okay.
game settings, not the ScumVM settings.
Oh, this is good. All right.
So you can narrator on the bottom left. You can change it to text if you want to read it yourself.
Okay. Well, I like
No,
her.
you can-
I like her voice.
If you like her voice, then change it back to voice. But if
Either
it
text or
bothers
voice.
you too much,
Narrator text. Let's just do that. Okay. Let's do that for now.
leave the text on,
What do I do? It says text off.
then change it to text on, and that's
Okay.
it.
Okay. And then voice off for now.
Voice on and narrator text. No,
Wait.
go back. No,
What?
no. Don't click quit.
Okay.
Play.
Play.
Go to the settings.
Oh, sorry, everybody. So,
Go to the settings.
yeah, I'm here.
Voice on.
But we
voice
didn't want to.
on.
But I don't want to hear the voice.
No, we want to hear the voice of the
Oh.
characters in the game. We don't want to hear the narrator. That's why she's configured to text. That's
Yeah.
it.
Okay, so
Leave
that's
it
it.
as is. Play.
Fair enough. Play. All right, here we go. Let's go in the back room here. How do we walk? We have to walk. This is okay. Walking. Here we go. I like the way he walks. He's got this sort of very, very fluid gait. All right, what do we got here?
This bedroom.
This is bedroom. Got lots of stuff. Should we pick a bunch? See what we can pick up.
Gosh, it's hard when things aren't.
Clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
By the
like
way,
it.
people in the chat are bummed that we disabled the narrator. So if you want to turn her on again,
We better put it back.
You know what? Okay. All right. Well, I have to do something first. I gotta get out of here. Me too. I missed that the text narrator text. There. Now it's on.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. Here we go.
Not quit. Play.
I know. I probably would have done that. I picked up the phone and then it gave me numbers, but I don't think we know what to call. So is it worth making a phone call yet? Let's look around.
Not at the moment.
Okay, let's look at stuff.
There's like a bulletin
Several
board
dozen
leaning
books,
against.
including
Okay.
a few of Gabriel's novels, occupy the shelves above
Gabriel's a
his desk.
novelist. A novelist voodoo fighter. What else? There was the phone. What did you say, Tori? This thing here? Yeah.
A
Right,
little cold
yeah, is there
bubbly and brie cheese is about all Gabriel's
What's a
fridge
fridge?
ever has
That's a
in
fridge.
it.
I thought that was
Bills from last
cork-
Christmas gather dust on the door.
All right. Let's go to the bathroom.
It's Gabriel's
Oh, they are bills.
bathroom.
That is the
I really got to get around to cleaning up in there.
Yes, you do. What about his closet?
Jeans and t-shirts.
Should I be looking at stuff or trying to pick stuff up? That's the big. I guess I should be trying to pick stuff up. What's over here?
I
Oh, what
might
happened?
need a flashlight.
Oh, something happened.
we got something.
Something I heard a thing. Do we get it? Do I have the flashlight?
Yep.
Yeah,
You
look
can
at
click
us.
it.
Oh, how do you look at these things? What do you do?
Well, you have the look at icon over there. Yeah. Look at the flashlight.
Look
Yeah.
at flashlight.
Gabriel got the flashlight free in the mail when he ordered a magazine subscription. It works though. At the moment.
At the moment. All right, so we got another thing.
By the way, people can't see
Gabriel,
the
might as well
subtitles
leave that
because
here.
the game screen is
Oh.
too low on OBS.
All right, I can do that. Do you guys want to see the subtitles? It's going to make the game smaller, but I can do that.
You have enough empty space at the top of the Phantasmagoria frame, so you can pick up the game screen a bit and then show the bottom of the screen. And now they say the game is frozen.
No.
It's okay, we'll get there. Sometimes these things just don't work the way you want
It's
to.
the Voodoo Murders.
It's the
It
boomer.
is.
So this is going to be better. Yeah, he's stuck over there. So let me fix the game. I don't know why. Yeah, this one we
I'm
had this.
also stuck.
We had this happen before, and I don't quite know why. But this
Did you
should-
change it to application capture? Or
I just have to kind of redo it. I just do it once and then, yeah, everything should be good again for now. Let's see how it goes. Just keep me updated if. Okay, if the music went away, why did the music go away?
Gabriel might as well leave that here.
His bed. Should we look at his bed?
Gabriel might as well leave that here.
Okay. Oh well, when we should look at stuff.
It's
What about-
Gabriel's bed. Unmade as usual.
So the trash over here, maybe.
Yeah, maybe there's something in the
Gabriel's
trash.
bedroom is also his office, his studio, and library.
maybe
That's-
in the bathroom.
Yeah, I see something that's kind of bright in the bathroom, that red thing.
Okay, let's go do that. He is the slowest walker of
I'll
them
take
all.
this hair gel.
Hair gel.
You never know.
You
when
can
you'll
change
need
the
to touch
walking
up.
speed.
It's stuck. Yeah, it's frozen again.
Gabriel might as well leave that here.
Dang it, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know what to do. I'll put it on display capture, see if that's better. Then I'm going to make this.
Change it to display capture and crop the window to show
Yeah.
the entire game.
Okay. Well, this game's going to get so small. Oh, well. It's not ideal, but let's see. Okay, let's try it again. Let's see, is there something to pick up here?
If Gabriel picked up a pencil, he might actually have to write something.
Okay, there you go. Now you guys can see it. Looks like it's working for now.
What about-
Yeah.
There's a suitcase on the ground near the desk that looks a little brighter than others.
Oh, good call. Yeah.
Gabriel doesn't want to take the truck with him.
Yep, not true. Okay.
All right, fine.
All right, fine.
Jeez.
What think us?
What are these? Are those like beads in the foreground next to that mask? Is that a mask? What about?
Yeah, let's check that out.
The beads wouldn't be much help.
Okay. She's foiling you at every turn, Tori.
Is she?
Gabriel might as well leave that here.
All right, is there anything else in here we need to get, Mr. Hintkeeper?
Well, you took the hair gel and the flashlight?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, then you're done. And the game is frozen again. So
no, I think the game should be working.
Gabriel might as well
you're right.
leave that here.
I don't know, guys. I don't know what to do. I mean, this is just happening over and over again. I would tell you that I am on OBS. I am.
You know, do you have a view with you and Tori?
Yeah.
And the game?
What's what I'm on right now?
No, currently we have the Phantasmagoria frame. You want to switch to the scene we used in Loom, for example?
I could try that. It's going to switch everything up a little bit. It's not going to... this is us right here. And then it's a complete mess because it has to be recropped and everything. I don't know. Let's...
You know what? Go back to the frame we used and try to maybe change the size of the game screen itself, because I'm not frozen and the game is frozen, so that's kind of weird.
Gabriel might as well leave that here.
It's working now. Let's just see. You guys tell me.
Might as
All right,
well
trying to
leave
get
that
out of here.
here.
All right. All right, let's get it. And if it, okay, there's one other thing you said we had to get in here.
Here.
Yep.
Do we want to, is it talking to Grace or?
Yeah, first of all, you can talk to Grace to see
Don't
what she
mind
has
if
to
I
say
do.
about.
Do what?
Oh, nothing.
That's it? If I want to talk to someone, is there like a talk button? Or is it just a look button?
No, you have a talk button. You have ask and interrogate.
Oh,
You have talk and
question.
interrogate. Yeah.
Question, okay.
Got a minute, Grace?
Okay, we're going to learn
What's
some
up?
stuff. It's frozen. Do I just quit the game and start over again? See if that happens, if that works?
Can you create a new
You're frozen
display
too.
capture element?
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, let's see. So I can get rid of the game altogether and then start a new one. Let's do that. Okay. Let's try this. Fun times on a Wednesday.
How about that weather?
Yeah.
Oh, the weather here is gorgeous. Like my favorite time of year.
Cold up there?
It is. It's getting cold, but it's crisp, and it is. The air is like, it's just could not be clearer. It's so great. The fall colors. It's awesome. This is my favorite time. Okay, getting there. Can you guys see all this? Is it working? Is it? You see me
Yeah,
cropping stuff?
Yes, it looks like you're cropping it. Just crop the sides. And place it in the frame.
Let's see what happens. All right. Let's ask Brace some questions. What would you like to ask her about? We already talked about voodoo and voodoo murders in New Orleans, so.
Did we? Oh, we already talked about.
When did we talk with her about these things?
Oh,
We didn't.
I guess we did not. I just thought that because the colors were different that we
Yeah,
should.
why are those white and the other ones orange? I would like to ask her about the voodoo murders.
Let's do that.
What do you know about the voodoo?
And it's not working. It's not working.
Just what
It's
I read
frozen
in the
again.
paper, same as you.
So it's frozen again. Guys, I don't know what to do. I'm feeling bummed. But we're 20 minutes into this, and it's
not frozen on my end. That's weird.
no, because you're watching it through Zoom.
Darn it.
Yeah, Rolf, my pancakes, is saying that he had a lot of. Yeah, I think it is a Mac thing, and I just can't imagine I have to go get a.
Okay, let's see if we can. You know what? Switch to a scene. Do you have a scene that has only the game, and then you'll start adding us afterwards? See if the game in full screen works perfectly, and they'll just hear us.
And they'll just hear us. So you're frozen again? No, you're there. You're good. And so wait, what are you saying, Daniel?
Okay. You know what? Remove the frame, the Phantasmagoria to frame.
Okay.
Maybe we have too many elements.
Just do I want to erase it or just
no?
Wait.
Just hide it.
Okay.
Then hide me.
All right. And keeper, go away. And
then change the size of the game.
Yep.
And then do the little refresh that makes it work again, and we'll see if it gets frozen again.
Do what? What do you mean refresh?
What you did before when it stopped working. You switch from application capture to
oh, I see. Yeah.
display capture.
Yeah, I see. Okay. All right, let's do that. Okay. Gotta fix that. This is both the greatest and the most frustrating app ever created. At least for novice streamers like myself. Okay.
You're an expert streamer by now.
I am nowhere near. And I just wonder what, I mean, how is this like a somewhat common thing for streams? Do you see, people having to constantly troubleshoot?
Yeah, I often join streams in which they struggle with everything for an hour or so, and they like have 50 viewers.
There's
watching
no one
it.
in that part of the shop
So
to talk
maybe
to.
struggling.
Well, we're doing a lot of that because it's still not playing. It's still not playing. Okay, that's playing.
Stuck?
Well, I tried it again. Okay, let's see if this does anything. We wanted to ask Grace some questions.
Got a minute, Grace?
That's working.
What's up?
Okay, let's ask her about the voodoo murders.
What do you know about the voodoo
So far, so
murders?
good.
You won't get far questioning me about it, Sherlock.
I love Grace already. I gotta tell you, she's awesome. You want to just scatter through here? Let's find
What
out
can
more.
you tell me about voodoo?
I didn't know much of anything about it until you started researching it for your book. Now I know that it's active in the city. There's that shop and museum. It can clearly be dangerous in the wrong hands. You should be careful investigating it.
All right. Zensolpsis
It's
says
stuck
that
again.
it is. I was feeling like we got there.
You know what?
Wah,
You can
wah,
switch to
wah.
windowed mode. Alt enter.
Alt?
Switch the game.
I don't have an alt. Control enter.
No, alt. You have an alt on your.
Yeah, I have an option.
Option enter.
Whoa. That just basically put me in. That I don't like. That just put it in a full screen. Option. Okay. Oh, well, it says Windows mode. Or, I see. Option enter, and then but the thing is, it puts it in.
It puts it in full screen, and then you can do display capture on that particular screen.
Well, but then the OBS and everything goes away. I can't see anything. All right, I can't see OBS now, but tell me if you guys can now, right? I don't know what you guys can see or hear.
The game is still stuck. Wait. No, the game is still stuck.
Well, can you see any of that stuff? No.
Nope.
Okay. Windowed mode, it says. Does that do anything?
Yeah, in windowed mode now. Is it on the same screen as the Zoom meeting?
I don't know. Zoom just everything just went away. Let's see. Are you guys still seeing stuff? Doesn't look like it.
No, they can't see the webcam, or they can see only the frame of the game that was frozen frame, basically.
It's gonna be okay. You guys are back, and now the only thing I can do is what I've always done. Oh, we got raided, and you came in at a really perfect time. Thanks for coming, everyone. But we're struggling with the game with what is happening. Yeah, I got nothing.
You know what? Yeah. Save the game, quit the game, restart the game.
Save the game, quit the game, restart the game. You got it.
Click exit.
Okay.
In the conversation tree, go to the settings.
Mm-hmm.
The settings button on the right. Yeah.
Is this save?
And save. Yeah. Choose
Okay. Here we go. Oh, you guys are being very sweet. Thank you. I see. And so now I'm going to get out.
MDQP tipped 1 pieces 08. Yeah. Time for a $1 joke. OBS is the easiest software to use with no flaws whatsoever. I'd trust it with running my life if I wanted to experiment with cryotherapy.
Or crying therapy is what it really is. Thank you, MDQP. All right, so let's load. Do I want to get out of ScumVM altogether and knock it down and then?
No, load.
Okay.
Open and see what happens.
All right. Well, it didn't. GK1, application capture.
You can still see the frozen frame from before, which is odd because. Okay, close ScumVM.
Well, there it is now. All right, I'm going to close ScumVM. Oh no, I almost closed. Oh, too many things happening. All right, how you doing, Tori? Having fun?
I just feel like I wish I could help you, but I don't.
I wish I could help me too.
Your presence helps us.
Yeah, it does.
I just don't want to.
All right, so got this. This is ScumVM. It's funny because it's still, even though ScumVM closed, it's still up on the thing. I wonder. All right. Yeah, so even it's just frozen on the. It's frozen on the. So that's the new one. All right, let's try Gabriel. Oh, I need to share with you guys again. Let's see. Load. All right, there's that. You guys see that, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, let's load it up. So it's working for a second. And then now I'm going to put this on yours. All right, so let's give this one a go.
Okay, let's hope for the best.
Let's ask her some more questions.
Okay. Got a minute, Grace?
Nope.
What's up?
It's frozen.
No.
Yeah. Sorry, dudes. This is we have a nice group of people here too. This is a big, nice. You
know what? Switch to the view we had on Monday with Loom.
Okay. Let's do that. Okay, so there's this one. And now let's see if I can... here, let's do this. ScumVM. There we go. There's that. And then... you and me are a little wonky, but let's play a little bit before I crop things. All right, let's listen to.
Do you know anything else about voodoo?
I've told you all I know. Sorry, I can't be more help.
Okay.
New Orleans?
Yeah, let's find out about New Orleans.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
This is working.
Well, I've only been here 2 months, but I love it. It's so much more alive than any place I've been. It feels like anything's possible.
It just crashed. Something just crashed. It's like, what is happening here? I don't know, guys. This is it just became. I don't know.
Okay, close ScumVM again. Stay in this scene on OBS.
Okay.
Jeffla tipped $10. It's a shame you're having troubles here. I hope this doesn't discourage you.
Oh, thank you, Jeff. That is sweet. I'm not discouraged, but I'm bummed. This was it's closing ScumVM all together.
Yeah, close ScumVM altogether. Stick in this, stay in this scene on OBS, and now make sure that ScumVM isn't open anywhere else.
All right.
On the bottom taskbar. Now reopen it.
All right. It's nowhere. You want me to? Yeah, it's not okay. So I'm going to open it up again. I have an idea. I have one idea that could potentially work, and then this might be our. So I'm going to load it. Here's what I want to do. It got so quiet. I'm missing Robert's music. Is it Loom? Okay.
What's that pink bunny in the back, Tori?
Oh, it's just a statue, like a little. It's supposed to look like a balloon statue, but it's.
Oh, cool.
Decorative.
If life would have been an adventure game, then this would have been the first thing I would have picked up.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's see what happens here. I don't feel good about this. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. It's there, but it's not gonna. And then I need to share with you guys. Let's see.
Hey, I'll ask the questions around here. Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Zen Solipsis said, we pay to watch Paul struggle with technology, and you're definitely seeing that right now. All right. Did we learn anything about New Orleans? What did we? I don't think we did. Let's see.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
Well, I've only been here 2 months, but I love it. It's so much more alive than any place I've been. It feels like anything's possible here.
There should be music. Okay, go ahead. Chad just said no music.
Yeah, music is there. Music is there.
Okay.
Everything's fine.
She did say earlier there was a museum and a store, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I think we should check those out.
Okay.
Not right now, but like soon.
Gotcha.
Tell me about yourself, Grace.
All right, that's
You're
working.
right, Knight.
I mean it.
What do you want to know?
Oh boy, we got okay.
Okay.
How come we haven't gone out yet? How do you like working at St. George's? What do you do after work? How old are you? Just tell me anything at all.
Just tell me anything at all.
Just tell me anything at all.
I just got my master's in history and classics. My folks wanted me to go on right away for my PhD, but 18 years of school was enough. I needed a break.
Oh, wrong one. Okay.
What do you do after work?
Sure.
What do you do after work?
Well, I either go to my oil painting class or my Tai Chi. You know that.
You know, you can go overboard with this improving yourself stuff. You don't want to alienate us mere mortals.
I suppose I should just allow my mind and body to atrophy.
Works for me.
What do you think? Should we ask more?
Or we could, but I feel like we'll keep asking questions because I gotta finish a couple little
Oh, okay.
crops here to get us back to looking normal, and then just when we're gonna get this game going, I'll have to go. All right, that's you. That looks good. And then, what is this? Okay, let's do another one. How do you like working for St. George?
How do you like working at St. George's Books?
Well, it's not exactly a huge intellectual challenge. Although the math in your record books could confuse Einstein. Still, I love old books, and it's a nice way to pay the bills while I explore the city for a summer. If you ever pay me, that is.
Okay. All right, sorry. Here we go. I think that's good enough for now. And then I'll think, okay, so should we get out of here?
Yeah. Well, ask how old she is.
Okay.
Old enough to know about men like you.
Okay.
How come we haven't gone out yet?
I'm still waiting around for that lobotomy. As soon as I get it, I'll let you know.
All right. What is that thing? Paul live himself. Let's see. Oh, for goodness sakes. Okay.
While you're changing the layout, you can click on conversation options.
Just nothing, I guess.
Nothing, I guess. Never mind.
Okay, I think this is
yourself.
good enough. All right. All right, this is kind of working now. All right, so let's pretend like we just got out of the bedroom and everything worked fine. And now we're back and the game's... Oh no, it's crashed again.
We didn't get to ask about messages.
It crashed again. Yep.
Request research.
Dudes, I don't know what to do. I can try to do a different... Here, let's do this. I'm going to do one more thing, and then I think we might have to punt or something. I don't know. Let's try one more time. Should I do it through what I've been doing is I've been adding it through Mac OS screen capture. There's window capture. There's...
Try window capture.
Okay. Where'd you go? All right. Doon, doon, doon. What is happening? All right, bring that down.
Robert Holmes will always be the soundtrack of our OBS bugs.
Yeah, is it his fault? Let's blame him. Okay. Let's move this. All right. All right, let's give it... Oh, I guess I need to move coffee goal. No, not that, but the... Okay, here we go.
Okay.
I think. Oh, you know what I can do here? Hold on just a second.
If that doesn't work, we'll switch to Phantasmagoria too.
Oh, there we go. That's what we were going to play anyways, right?
Yeah. Because that game never crashes.
Never.
No, never.
Why would it even? Okay. Should we go somewhere? Can we get out of this place? Can we go? Is it, Daniel, do we have something? Tell us what else to do. We're so far behind. You can tell us a few things and then we can...
go to open the cash register.
Okay. Please be working. Open.
It's certainly light enough, but rather useless, as Gabriel well knows.
Do I look at it, or I was gonna...
Open.
Oh, open. Is that... What is open? Is that open? That's push. I guess it's this one, the door. Okay.
Gabriel opens the cash register to examine the take. Or, in the case of St. George's Books, the mistake.
People are saying it was just a ploy for me to play my own game.
Yeah.
Dang it, it's working. If I had only not figured out window capture. All right, can I pick some stuff up?
You can pick the gift certificate.
The red thing?
Yeah, but I can't figure out the pick up stuff. What is there? This one.
I trust you can live without this old gift certificate.
Knock yourself out.
Can I get out of here now?
Should we look at the gift certificate?
Oh, that's a good call.
Is it?
Look.
Yeah, you can look at it.
Gift
The
certificate.
$20 gift certificate for St. George's looks pitifully new and unused.
All right.
I thought it might be for another store, but okay.
Should we look at let's look at this.
The jar contains frou-frou hair gel.
Frou-frou hair gel. All right, let's play. Hint Keeper, can we get out of here?
Should we go someplace?
Yeah.
How do
You
we go?
can,
Is there a
you can
map?
open the door.
I'm going to open the door. Before I do that, I want to make sure I fix a little bit more of these croppings. Got to make it look pretty. Okay. All right, enough. Okay, I'm getting too anal about this. All right, let's get out of here. Boink.
That doesn't seem to be removable.
Well, I can open it then, right? There we go. You just got to learn all the. You got to learn all the. I realize that I am not a visual.
See you later.
Learner.
See ya.
You guys were saying the other day that. Oh no, we were in the car the other day and we rented a car. Oh, forget that stupid story. What are we doing now? St. Louis Cathedral, St. George's Bookshop where we were, Dixieland Drugstore. That was wasn't that something that we were? Historical Voodoo Museum, Jackson Square Overlook, or Napoleon House. So at this point, I feel like we should just not have Daniel tell us where to go because.
Yeah, keep exploring on your own.
So what do you think?
I guess the museum, maybe?
Want to try the museum? Okay.
MDQP tipped 1 pieces 08. The Ice Age seems over. Mammoths and streamers, rejoice.
Mammoths and streamers. Thank you, MDQP, and thanks all for your patience. I can't believe we still have all of you still here. I would have run screaming into the hills a while ago, but I appreciate it. All right, let's go check out the museum. Ah, that took so long. Oh, nice. That's an FMV scene.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Was this like the very first? What's the very first FMV scene ever?
Look around all you want.
Okay, thanks.
Like, what's the very first scene in any video game ever where there was a live, not live, but a video footage?
Maybe this was it.
Maybe it was. Daniel will know.
No, first of all, Seventh Guest was before this. This was released in December 1993.
Oh, yeah.
She looks thrilled to be here. A beaded good is on display.
All right, let's see if we can just pick stuff up. Is that the thing that we should always be doing first and foremost, is seeing what we can pick up and put into our inventory? It seems kind of like a...
And you can look around to see if the narrator mentions something important.
Gabriel couldn't afford it.
What about the lights? What about that guy?
A street drummer has settled outside the museum.
Well, should we go talk to the shop?
Yeah, for sure.
Killer Cam tipped 10 pieces 08. You fixed it. Proud of you guys. I'm a new follower and I've been loving the content. Looking forward to seeing more going forward.
Hey, thank you very much, Killa. Appreciate that. And yeah, it was. Thanks for your patience and all that. So, and thanks for your generosity. All right. Yeah, this is hearkening back to
Could I ask you
before Tori came on board, where I was just
help.
so.
You should talk to Dr. John, the owner. He'll be back tomorrow.
Every stream
I
was
see.
just a nightmare.
Thank you.
All right, so I can't talk to her. Can I talk to him? Oh, what's the exclamation point?
Gabriel can't do a thing with the drummer on the...
That's the interrogation.
So, how's the museum business?
I don't know. I don't normally work here.
That's a good voice. All right, so she's not helping us. It doesn't seem... I guess we have to look at stuff, right?
Yeah. Can we wander around? Can we go?
What's that?
Damn. I've always wanted a skeleton with a bowl on its head. Reminds me of a book critic for the New York Times. He's got more hair than Mosley.
Flickering candles lend an appropriately spooky atmosphere to the museum.
Indeed.
On the table is a small coffin. So small, in fact, that it would only fit an infant.
Charming.
All right, so a little baby. Do we turn the lights off? Is there... All right, I'm ready for a hint unless Tori has a...
Is there anything on the wall right there where the mask is right now?
This one here?
Yeah.
What was that? Somebody just cheered 2,000, 1,100.
Tip to 100 bits.
Oh, thank you.
Gucci got the flu.
What's up, Gucci? Gucci got the flu.
The back wall displays various voodoo items, such as a bandana that was once worn by a voodoo queen.
Nice bloodstains.
Okay. Anything to pick up? All right.
No, not at the moment.
Okay. Do we get out of here, Hintkeeper?
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, there was my shoes. I wish I didn't have all these. It's I guess I'll just get used to it after a while.
Do we know anything else about the murders? I don't
I'll be
remember.
going now, thanks.
James
So long.
Jenkins tipped $80. Make sure you use operate on the thing in the bottom center of the screen. More than once.
Use James, thank you. That's incredibly generous. What does he mean by that, Daniel?
Use operate?
Use operate.
At the bottom of the screen. Like
Yeah.
this? What is that?
At the bottom of the screen you were at.
When I was...
Either way. Yeah. But we can do other things at the moment.
Okay. Was he saying when we were in that room?
Yeah.
Should I go back?
In the museum.
Okay. Oh, so
You can go back.
Okay.
You can go back and use the operate, which is the...
the gears?
Hi.
Yep.
Look around all you want.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, so... gears.
At the bottom of the screen?
And what do I want to...
Bottom center of the screen.
Bottom center of the screen.
There is nothing to operate there.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, so we should be taking all these different things out and using them all over the rooms.
I wish I could afford to take Gran on a cruise.
Oh, it's like a wishing rock or something?
Yep.
I wish Grace were as hot as she looked.
Jane Jensen, you
I wish I could afford to take Gran on a
okay, we got
cruise.
those. What else? Anything else?
No, you can leave this room.
Okay, now I can
First
leave
of
it.
all,
Please don't.
Grace said that she has messages for you.
Oh, let's go back and talk to her.
Yep.
Now we're talking. Now I'm
I'll
feeling
be
back to... I'm
So
feeling...
long.
Messages.
Okay, can I skip ahead to some of this? Like to get to... Okay, let's go back to where we were. Ooh, motorcycle. Transition sound. You have messages. Do I ask her questions?
I knew you'd miss me, so I came back.
Oh boy, party time.
Yeah, it was under the questions. A list.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Everything's working. Everything's working. We're all... This game is happening. It looks good.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Messages.
Messages.
Do you have messages for me?
Dana called, and Susie left a message about a lawsuit.
Awesome.
Okie dokie. There's more when you want 'em.
I want them. More messages.
Do you have more messages for me?
Your grandmother called.
I keep meaning to get over there. What did she say? Did she sound good?
She sounded great, and we had a nice little chat about you.
Grace.
Don't worry. I didn't go into detail about your cardinal sins. Not that anything about you could surprise her. She adores you anyway.
Do we know how they know each other?
But she said to remind you to stop by and go through your father's things.
Okay.
Stop by and go through your father's things.
Go to grandma.
We go to grandma's. Should we find out if there's
You
more?
have more messages for me?
Here's a strange one. You got a call from someone named Wolfgang Ritter.
Ah, the
Said he
Ritter
was calling from
estate.
Germany. He told me it was
That's from
urgent
the
and
other
just gave
game
him
we
a
played.
call.
Call Germany like hell. If it's really important, he'll call back.
Well, fine. Let's just hope he's not with the German lottery for pitiful American authors.
Boom. Take that, Gabriel.
You have more messages
I
for
think
me?
they're in love with each other.
Your friend Detective Mosley called. Talkative, isn't he?
Especially with you. What do you want?
He left an interesting message. He told me to tell you that his mother's maiden name is Humphrey. Oh, that's Humphhrey.
Fascinating.
And that he left some photos for you at the station. At the front desk.
Okay, we
It's
got
about time.
we got some stuff to do here. You getting all this
Gabriel.
down?
Yeah,
Those
sort of.
photos wouldn't have anything to do with the voodoo murders, would they?
Now, why would you say something like that?
Because I know you. You're getting privileged information, aren't you? Did you tell him you'd put him in your new voodoo book?
A writer has certain obligation to his readers, you know.
Gabriel, you know you'll never put him in your book. Your main character is a female orthodontist. You're gonna be reincarnated as a pit bull if you keep screwing with your karma.
As long as it's a male pit bull with a really big...
That's enough. Thanks. Anyway, that's all the messages. Thank God.
By the way, you guys can't see it, but Daniel has maintained his hint keeper persona on Zoom, and it just we went back to deck. Yeah, it was pretty fun just seeing him in the corner over here, just looming. Sorry, you guys couldn't watch it. There he is. He's back. All right, I think we're done with messages.
You
Probably.
have more messages for me?
Nope.
I've given everything to you.
I've given everything to you. Okay, so we've got some places to go, right?
Yeah, I think we need to go to the station first, and then the grandmother's house.
I agree. Do I always have to find the boot to get? It feels like I should just have one quick click so I could go somewhere.
It's not even the boot. You need to open the door.
Oh yeah, see. Oh, whoa.
Ooh,
Hey
dude.
kids.
Bruno, how nice.
Who are you?
Gee, a customer.
Of yours? Hardly.
How's the flower business?
Well, better than the used book business, I see. Rare.
YT Wanderer tipped $20. I know it *s an easy thing to say,
That
but John
explains why I
*T worry too
rarely
much
see
about the
anyone in
technical
here.
difficulties.
Are you going to sell me that wonderful
Glad that it
painting of yours
*s working
today?
now.
Thank you, YT Wanderer. I don't know why the heck quotes jumped in there. So Daniel, I can't hit the space bar to pause the game like I did in the other ones because I wanted to.
Well, you can use the F5. Like
Just-
you open the menu to change the sound settings.
Okay, so control function F5. Okay, I'll do that in the future because I want to hear our super chat messages. So could you just remind us what YT Wanderer just said with his
Yeah,
gift?
YT Wanderer says, I know it's an easy thing to say, but don't worry too much about the technical difficulties. Glad that it's working now.
Thank you, YT Wanderer. Appreciate it. Yeah, you guys are so patient. I think that you probably all have experienced this yourselves quite a bit, and so it may not be as much of a pain as it feels like it is to me. All right. Oh, we got another one coming in. Let's see if I do this right.
Clement Jovid tipped $34.
Goal! Thank you, Clement. That's awesome. Really, man. That's super generous. You're being very, very kind today. Thank you. Look. We
reached
did
our
it.
goal.
Our goal.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. We did our goal. Awesome. 100%. Thank you. Dang. All right. I guess we have a new guy to talk to. Are you ready to drop dead today? Gee, is today let's do that one.
Gee, is today the day that hell freezes over?
One needn't be rude.
I agree, Bruno. Jeez, Gabriel, why are you so mean to everyone?
Yeah, I mean, how is he going to make any money in this store?
Yeah, Does he own it?
Is he an owner? Is he the owner?
Yeah, he's the owner.
He's the owner. Okay. Yeah. So to get to the door, you need the boot, and then you need the door. You need both.
No, you can just open use the open on the door, and then you leave.
See you later.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Wait, the station.
That's the police station right there, which wasn't available last time.
Yeah, because now you get the messages.
Yeah, hadn't talked to Grace. Oh, I don't know if... God. Daniel, did we go into this police station when we played the first few minutes of this?
Nope.
Oh, good, because I was going to say this seems totally new, and if we did this already, then my brain really is on its way out. But I think I've got some more time. All right, let's look at stuff.
It's an antique umbrella stand. The desk sergeant looked like a poster boy for heart disease. 30 extra pounds between his armpits and his belt, and a complexion of consistency of grey oatmeal.
Aww,
In other words, a typical product of good southern cooking.
Nice.
She's not bad.
Oh, Gabriel.
A uniformed officer of the New Orleans Police Department.
What about you?
A uniformed
Okay, let's go talk to this dude. Bump-a-da-bump, bump-a-da-bump, bump-a-da-bum, bum.
Got a second, officer?
What can I do you for?
All right. What do you want? What do you want to know about there, Tori?
Well, Detective Mosley. Oh, he's gonna ask for Mosley, right?
Yeah.
I'm here to see Detective Mosley.
He's out of the crime scene. Sorry.
Photographs.
What do you know
sorry.
about the
Scooped
voodoo
head.
murders?
Oh, okay.
I'm not allowed to give out information on police cases.
Crime scene. Is that what you said? No, photographs.
Photographs.
I was supposed to pick up some photos from Detective Mosley at the front desk.
Is that right? And who are you?
My name is Knight. Gabriel Knight.
Yeah. I got something for you, all right. Soon as you're done talking, I'll give it to you.
Wow, he's got an attitude.
Yeah, he doesn't like it.
What do we do wrong there?
What can you tell me about voodoo?
Me? Nothing. I'm a Catholic boy.
You're not going to tell us anything, I can tell. What about yourself?
Tell me about yourself.
Who, me? I'm the Desk Sergeant Frick. Why?
Frick?
That's right. You got a problem with that?
Not at all.
All right, what are we just barking up the wrong tree here? Is he not himself? We did that. Crime scene? Have we done that yet?
Oh, yeah, let's try that.
Where is the crime scene? Is it related to the voodoo murders?
Crime scene information is police
Yeah, he's not going to tell us
confidential.
anything.
We don't need any more looky-loos than are probably already there.
Well, he's gonna give him the photographs as soon as he stops talking. So.
Oh, that's an idea.
Here's that envelope for you,
Oof.
Gabriel Knight.
Boy, he's...
Thanks.
But at this point, Gabriel Knight is being a little bit of a... He kind of does deserve the derision.
I think he's got a bad reputation around town.
Yeah, I can see why. He's pretty
Yeah.
snarky. All right, is that all we need for today?
Let's have him talk to that lady, the red-headed lady right there.
Well,
Gabriel
what did you
can't
get?
do anything with the
What's in the
officer
envelope?
from the front lobby.
All right.
All right, let's look in the envelope.
Good call.
The envelope from Mosley is a plain manila one. It feels pretty light.
That's it?
Open it.
Can we open it? Oh, yeah, but the...
The
Can we use-
envelope has Gabriel's name written on it, misspelled.
Oh, no, the door.
The door?
Gabriel opens the manila envelope and finds 2 photographs.
All right, well, what's... All right, there's a postal worker or someone...
The photograph of Mosley was apparently taken upon his graduation from
Police
the
Academy.
He had hair then.
Why is it a picture of Mosley?
Why would he put a photo of himself in the envelope? That's
The
weird.
photo.
Okay, and then
Oh, it's explained afterwards.
uh-oh. Ooh. Don't
One
look.
of the photos from Mosley is an official Voodoo Murders crime scene shot. A graphic close-up of a victim.
Yeah.
Is that victim naked?
He looks naked, and he's got like a big old hole in his chest. I know that the other Gabriel night was all about werewolves. I don't know if there's werewolves in this one or not, but okay.
Okay.
All right, so we've learned something.
Should we go to Grandma's house?
Let's go to Grandma's house. Yeah.
Is there anything? Yeah.
Can I pick up this?
You're really good at this story.
I am?
Gabriel
Yeah.
cannot see anywhere.
Thank you.
Yeah,
First of all, you have an excellent memory, so you remember what people say, even obscure things.
Is this a backhanded slight against me just by saying someone else has a good memory when there's another person in the room?
I don't have to worry about things crashing, games crashing.
Well, one of us in this Zoom conversation is always asking who's Elaine in Monkey Island. So I'm just saying.
Stop. No, I completely agree. And in fact, Tori, when you solved the, there are two puzzles in Phantasmagoria 2. I'm going to stop the music here for just a second. The getting Curtis out of his apartment with the rat and the wallet, and the password blob. People, including myself, went nuts. You figured those out so fast. You were like, well, blob, right? It took you like a second and a half. And so many people would spend hours and hours trying to figure that out. So everybody has been...
Of you guys to say, because I feel like my brain has not been working very well.
No, it's...
trying to write, and so I really need that. Hi, sweetie.
It's a good brain you got there.
Thank you.
Dan's gaming corner just did something. Thank you. What happened?
Dan's Gaming Corner subscribed with Prime.
Hey, thank you. So can we go to Grandma's house? Where's Grandma's house?
There is Grandma.
We don't have Grandma's house.
Oh, we don't.
You should have a Grandma's house.
I don't see Grandma's house. Am I missing something? Oh, there's Grandma's house.
Yep.
Okay.
I don't think I've been here before either, too. Oh, yeah, this is all new. According to my fading memory.
Gabriel, I'm so glad you stopped by.
Sorry it's been a while, Grandma.
Not at all. Give us a kiss. Now come and sit down. Tell me how you're doing.
I guess we're going to get some information here. So, I'm supposed to tell her something. Is that telling something?
Night. Gabriel Knight.
Well, I guess not.
In case someone wants to know.
It's me, Gabriel Knight.
Yeah. Well,
ask her.
Well,
don't interrogate your grandma.
Okay.
Can we talk, Gran?
But she said, "Tell me about yourself." I thought we were supposed to say something.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we got a lot to ask her. Let's start by a compliment. Compliments are always a good way in.
You know, you get prettier every time I see you.
Oh, you.
All right, that did what we needed to do.
Night family.
Night family.
Game over.
Tell me about our family.
Who would you like to hear about? Your granddad, your father, or your mother?
Stetler. Paul Stetler. Let's find out about...
Knight. No, herself first.
Yeah.
Tell me about yourself.
Me? Oh, surely you have something more interesting to talk about.
Oh, come on, Gran.
All right, dear. What do you want to hear?
Oh boy, we got a lot.
There's a lot.
What do you do all day? Tell me about before you met Granddad. Tell me about how you met Granddad. Let's find out about Granddad. No,
Yeah.
let's find out before Granddad.
Tell me about before you met Granddaddy.
Well, you know I was born Rebecca Wright. My daddy owned a lot of land outside of town. We grew peas, corn, cotton, all kinds of things. It was a good childhood, but my father was very strict. He didn't much let me out of his sight.
Okay.
How'd you meet Granddad?
Tell me how you met Granddaddy.
Oh, we're going to find out about our voodoo heritage here, I think.
There was a traveling preacher back then, a big fella named Reverend Jim. I even remember his slogan, "Come to me to find your way." Your granddad was sitting right behind me and my girlfriend Alma, and at one point, old Reverend Jim was flinging his hair around with his fire and brimstone annex, and a piece of it, one of those small add-on do's for men, went flying off. I swear, Harrison and I were the only ones that noticed. We both started laughing to beat the band. Everyone looked at us like we were a couple of loonies. It was then I knew that he was for me.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
Any, yeah.
What do you do all day?
You know how I love to knit and work in my garden? I also take long walks. It's the only way to keep an old body like mine from stiffening up.
You're not old.
Oh, don't be foolish. I'm older than the hills.
How are you feeling these days? Might as well get through all this,
How
huh?
you feeling these days?
Fit as a fiddle, and don't you worry your head about it.
Just tell me
Just
anything.
tell me anything at all.
I had your father when I was 22. The doctors told me I couldn't have any more after him, so I'm afraid I spoiled him rotten.
All right. Do more of those so we can get out of here.
Oh, nothing. Never mind.
All right, dear.
Tell us about voodoo. Let's find out about voodoo.
What can you tell me about
Bet you she knows.
voodoo?
Voodoo? What an odd question, Gabriel. Of course, you always were interested in monster movies and all that other weird stuff. You get that from your father and Granddad. I don't know anything about it, dear. Of course, it was very big in New Orleans at one time, but you don't hear about it so much these days. Too much else in the world to worry about, I guess.
Well,
People? The folks?
I think Harrison, I mean, it is called Sins of the Father, so probably Harrison.
All right.
Tell me something about Granddad.
Your granddad immigrated to America when he was 21. He worked his way through school, met and married me, and we had your father, Philip.
All right. Let's find out about Philip.
Tell me about my father.
Your father was my only child. How we adored him. Philip suffered from terrible nightmares, just like your granddad did.
Voodoo.
They were 2 peas in a pod.
They were voodoo murderers, both of them. I'm convinced. Who's Margaret?
Tell me about my mother.
Your mother was Margaret Templeton when your father met her. She came from a very wealthy Creole family in New Orleans. She was beautiful and reckless. She was madly in love with your father, of course, but I also think she liked defying her family. Since you're so interested in family history these days, why don't you go by St. Louis Cemetery number 1 and visit the family tomb?
Okay, write that
It
down,
would be a
Tori.
sweet gesture.
Maybe I
In
will.
your brain.
The family tomb, the
Family
one, number
tomb.
1. The cemetery.
Okay. We complimented her already. We talked about her. We're going to find out about voodoo murders.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
Oh, Gabriel, nothing. And I don't want to. I sometimes wonder what this world is coming to.
Yeah. Ain't that the truth? New Orleans,
What
last
can
one.
you tell me about New Orleans?
New
New
Orleans.
Orleans is very southern. Of course, though, not as
I was
much
born
as
in New
it used
Orleans.
to be
I'm
when
sure
I
I've
was a
said that
girl.
before.
It's gotten much more
Really?
influenced by
Yep.
the East Coast and
You
that
were?
California
was.
stuff. Still,
Crazy.
it hasn't changed as much as other places, I reckon. We've always been happy here.
Yeah, we.
So how come you don't have the same accent as Tim Curry?
Yeah, as I moved out when I moved when I was like 5, I think. So.
You remember? Like
I have really, really specific little memories. The most impressive one was there was a they flood all the time, so we were on the street and it was flooding for whatever reason, rain or whatever, and it was like water was just flowing down the street, and I think I was 3 years old or something, and my older brother was out, and he was kind of wading in the water on the street, and I remember being all excited. I wanted to go with him, and I tripped on the curb, and I actually went down in the water, and I truly remember, like, sort of going, "Oh, I'm floating in the water," and then a couple seconds later, it felt like someone just picked me up and got me out. But what I found out later, I assumed it was my dad or my mom that picked me up, but they didn't see me, and it was a neighbor who saw me go under and ran over and got me out of the water, and so my life was saved by a neighbor. I would have totally drowned. I was just a kid. I didn't know anything.
Wow, that's crazy.
But I have this very vague memory of the whole image, and then trying to go after my brother, and next thing I knew, I was in the water. So yeah, that's my first memory of New Orleans.
I thought you'd end the story by saying, and that person was Steven Spielberg.
Right. And that person was Tim Curry. He was.
You say New Orleans or New Orleans? How do you say it?
I think I just say New Orleans, but I should probably say New Orleans. I should probably say Nolans, what I should say. All right, so we've talked to her a little bit. We have to know more about her.
By the way,
when of course, my boy. How
conversation subjects stick around, and you can click them several times to get more information. So the fact that you clicked each option doesn't mean that we've completed the entire conversation about that subject.
Okay, so keep going.
Granddad immigrated.
We did that already, right?
He was 21. He worked his way through school, met and married me, and we had your father, Philip.
Wait, we've heard this. So, are you saying that all of these have more options?
Yeah. Click each one of them. If it's something that we've heard, you can skip it by clicking.
Tell me about my father.
Your father was my only child.
Okay, you can skip it.
Okay.
Tell me about my mother.
Your mother was Margaret Templeton when your father met.
Okay. We're done here.
You know?
Okay.
If we come back later, there might be more information.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have something to do here in Grandma's house. And after we'll do that, we'll talk to her again.
Were we supposed to pick something up?
Gabriel can see that just fine.
He can see that just fine without magnification. What are we here to get? We're going to go up here?
All right, you were saying about how my memory was good, but I can't remember what we were supposed to get here. Help her with something.
I'm going to go up to the attic, Gran.
Oh, we're supposed to get something up
there.
there.
Of the dust.
Go through Father's things, I think. Some of Father's
you
things.
See? You remember everything, Tori.
All right, what's the most non-pixelated stuff?
Everything looks pretty.
An elaborate mechanical clock, probably of German origin, is among the discarded treasures of the attic. It doesn't seem to be running. That box of knickknacks has been up there for at least 5 years.
Ooh, should we look at that? Let's open the box of knickknacks.
Open the trunk? Oh, there's a box there? Is that a box?
There is nothing to open or close there.
Okay, let's open the trunk. You're right.
The lid is blocked by the clock.
Well, then let's pick up the clock. Or we can... Can you kick... I'm going to kick the clock.
Gabriel doesn't want to take the clock.
Okay, so we need to get... I feel like we have a puzzle here. We got to get the clock off of the trunk so we can open the trunk. But I don't know what to do.
Or is it that we have to do something else?
No, you need to do something else, and then
something in this room.
Yeah, something in this room.
Okay, let's.
Is it? Yeah. Let's
wander around a little more.
Well, sure. Do I want to?
Well, it's pretty small, so.
Okay.
I think I'll leave that up here.
All right, what about?
I think I'll leave that up here.
Like next to the mannequin, small.
No thanks.
Mannequin.
Oh, what's that? golf. What are those golf clubs? Can we do something with the golf clubs?
On the other side.
Oh, on the.
Golf was never my game. I'm not sure.
There is nothing to open or close there.
I don't see
It's
anything.
an old dress dummy that Gran had in her sewing room.
There's
That
a little
box
book.
of knickknacks has
Yeah, the
been
little
up there
book.
for
That's
at
it.
least 5 years.
What little book? This one
There's
here?
a little book on the chair, the arm of the chair.
There's a sketchbook on the chair that Gabriel
That's good. Let's grab it.
Pick it up.
You're a natural, Tori.
Thank you.
I think Daniel and Tori are. I think Daniel's sending little chat messages to Tori over Zoom. And
with me.
Let's break down Paul.
Yeah, yeah. In Phantasmagoria too, I sent her before the live stream. Okay, use Blob to get the wallet.
That's it. You guys
yeah,
have
he's
been
giving me all
working
the-
behind me. All right, so we got what we need to do. Let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at the book.
Gabriel looks fondly at his father's sketchbook and charcoal pencil.
Well, I want to look at it too. How do I do that?
You
Open
have to
it.
open it with the door, right? Oh,
Yeah. Well, that's creepy.
Images haunt the pages of Philip Knight's sketchbook, the way they must have haunted his mind.
Exactly.
The images touch a deep chord in Gabriel. So familiar are they that he finds it hard to believe they aren't from his own subconscious.
What about this one?
Images
All
the
right.
image.
Is there more? I guess that's all we got here. Okay. All right. So we got what we needed. How many do we have now? 18 of 342. Look at us. I bet you we can get 2 more before we have to stop. Let's go downstairs, shall we?
Wait, should we try to?
No, don't go. No, Tori, what should we do?
Well, do we
Oh, back up here, right? We got to get this thing.
try to move that now?
Oh, I have used that thing. I'm going to wind it up. I think I made a choice on my own. Aha! Look at me.
You're
Come on, give me a little. I need a little something, Daniel. Come on.
Done.
All
Well
right,
done.
there we go.
Live stream over. Paul succeeded.
Oh, shoot.
Gabriel can't operate the clock that way.
Well, you can operate it this way.
Oh,
Nothing happens. Gabriel can't operate
This
the
thing?
clock that way.
What about?
Is there
Wait,
a little drawer in the clock, or is there something to open?
it's still the operate thing, right? Do we do?
The ring of symbols does not appear to have any mechanical function, but it does move.
Okay. What are these?
The ring of
Okay.
But it does move, so maybe you should pick another verb.
Oh, see, that's the verb thing. So move. I can kick it. I can move it. Is this the move?
Gabriel doesn't want to take.
Okay, okay. What else is there?
The
Push it.
gear-
Oh, I'm pushing things. Okay, we got ourselves a thing. What do we do?
Wait, where did you get that symbol?
Well, I accidentally. All right, there's the little button of here. It's up here. Oh, it won't let me do it now.
So you
It's-
used it here, and then you went to the next.
Yeah, I hit the push button, and then that now created this, and now I'm in here, and we need to come up with a place that this this needs to be in the right order. This much I've learned in the gaming world, but we don't. So there's some sort of puzzle here that what would be? Oh, I know. I think it's going to be that because the face is a top facing us, because anywhere else it's going to be facing somewhere different. So how do I get out?
All right.
I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong, but what do I do? Escape?
Right click.
Right click? Okay. And now what do I do? Oh. Ah! If I right click, it just does these two things.
Okay, after you choose the location, you can click it.
Click what? Okay, just click it. Okay.
Okay.
Now, exit.
Now can you move the hands of the clock?
Oh, okay, go back to there.
Using that.
All right. Use the hand, move the hands of the clock. Okay, so can I move?
The hands do not appear to have any mechanical function other than to move.
But, oh, I got to move it. Aha, I can. So what do I do?
What do they want us to...
Was
there
a time that we had been told about that? I'm confused. Oh, maybe I try this thing one more time.
Using that on the clock won't... Nothing happened.
Yeah.
The hands do not...
midnight?
Well, it wasn't midnight though, wasn't it? All right. Yeah.
You... Nothing happens.
Okay, so are we on the right track?
RP super chatted $10. Thanks, and check out kofi.com/CWC. Gabriel Knight was my favorite Vijagam when I was younger. I didn't even know about Phantasmagoria as a series because there was no internet. Since then, I've enjoyed all of them. Love you both.
Hey, thank you, RP. That's very, very kind of you. Appreciate that. Now just help us figure this out. So
3 o'clock.
That's just telling us. I wanted more of a hint.
Wait, what did you say?
Why 3 o'clock? So that what is?
But how do you know 3 o'clock? Did we miss something? Did somebody mention 3 o'clock?
Yeah, you can't just say 3 o'clock and not give us why 3 o'clock. Daniel,
You're not gonna tell us.
First of all, choose 3 o'clock and then I'll let you know.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Now what? Do I now I do this?
Granddaddy, you old fox.
Hey,
Yeah, but I feel cheap and used right now.
How did you know it was 3? Did we miss something?
Well, there was a poem.
What?
In German.
A poem in German?
Yeah. In the attic. And then you should have gone to the...
We didn't see a poem in here. What are you talking about?
In the
We're in the attic right now.
bookmore? Or is it up on the wall somewhere?
Okay.
No.
Daniel, what is going on? This is too weird. You just told us 3 o'clock. You said there's a poem in a book in the attic and there's nothing.
We didn't see the poem. You should have found the poem first.
No, you should have read the poem.
Where is the poem?
In the book.
What book?
In the bookstore. Let's go to the bookstore. Let's go to the...
Oh, when we were looking at there was some German.
Go back to the bookstore.
I don't remember it. I mean, I don't remember.
So, okay, I think I know what happened. We didn't do a certain thing that we should have done in the bookstore. And we ended up going here. And Daniel's like, screw it. Just give him the 3 o'clock because I want him to move on. But we wouldn't, if we were playing it just us, we would never know 3 o'clock unless we stumbled upon it because we didn't have the hint. Yeah, and so now Daniel is basically saying, all right, go back to the bookstore and learn the stuff you're supposed to know. Am I right?
Because the chat wants to kill me.
So yeah.
I'm gonna give you the full experience instead of saving time.
Yeah, it's too much saving time. What's going on? Do I say goodbye?
Okay, go to the bookstore and
I better get going.
Read the poem.
Did you take the thing that was in the drawer, Paul?
I did take those things in the drawer. I don't know what they are. We should look at them. But I don't want Daniel to get killed by our chat, so we're going to go to the bookstore.
He's sad.
It's a interesting. Wait, how do I get out of here? Mississippi River.
Please select.
I don't know how to get.
Please select a
No, the other side of the map.
Other side. Oh.
Please select a destination icon.
What does that mean? Other side of the map, French Quarter. Okay. There we go. It's a delicate thing, I think, when it comes to these games, especially when you're. And we talked a little bit about this on Monday. About. Here, I'm going to stop for a second.
Made it back though.
Oh, joy.
She's awesome. It's a delicate thing because you guys all know this game. Most of you know this game really well. Daniel knows this game really well. Tori, you and I don't. And there's a certain, as you're doing this for a bunch of people, there's a certain amount of like, how important is it for us to struggle and get through this versus, just getting gentle hits to kind of move forward and keep the progress going. And
yeah, we don't want to torture people who are watching too
right.
much.
And I think some people enjoy, like, hey, we enjoy sort of the long struggle. But also you don't want to spend too much time when we could move on to something else. And so it's a tricky thing. And we're still
once we
figuring
get once we get to a certain location, for example, when we went to Grandma, so telling you just let's go back to the bookstore wouldn't have made sense.
Right. Totally.
But then we got to the puzzle. So letting you know that you need to explore somewhere else would have taken ages.
It would have. Yeah, I totally buy that. I get it. But it's yeah.
Anyway, the solution is you can click the top left on the top left shelf and you can pick up a book.
So this was a book. Yeah, we didn't pick up this book before, but the book we picked up was by the
Gabriel
door.
selects a volume of German poetry that he always found strangely compelling.
See that? So let's.
Drei Drachen kriechen in meinen Schlaf. Die Ziele wollen sie lebendig zum Fraß. Feurigen Atems, gespaltener Zunge, genießen sie jedes Mal.
That's nice. Kind of creepy, though. Who's the author?
Heinz Ritter. I'm not sure what it says, but I get the feeling the guy was one sick puppy.
Okay, so...
Okay, and now you have the English-German dictionary. Remember its location from before?
By the door.
Yeah. You see, Tori remembers.
Gabriel leaves through a German-English dictionary.
Himmel means heaven. Uh-huh.
Use it again.
Gabriel leaves through a German-English dictionary.
Dry means 3.
Marinatalek tipped 5 pieces 08. The solution to the clock puzzle was in the manual for the game, as part of a tutorial on how to play, so you didn't miss much. It's a pretty obscure puzzle anyway.
Well, I'm also...
It was obscure.
Yeah, it was obscure. And I just...
So anyway...
Wait. Let me say something. Okay. I think it's important to, as I'm playing this, getting help from Daniel, getting help from all you guys, and having my genius partner with her great memory. You guys had to play this game, and you had a little bit of a hint, book or something, but it's really obscure. I mean, I would never have known that there's a book up here. That there's nothing that tells you that that's a book. So you can look at it. It just says book. It doesn't say
James
anything.
Jenkins tipped $5. Don't be mad at Daniel. He may have added years to your life. And I think there's probably a couple in this game that aren't worth hours of being stuck.
I think that's what I'm getting at, is that there's some really obscure moments in here.
Well, because even if we had gotten to the poem and then from the poem checked the dictionary and heard him say 3, doesn't necessarily mean we would think of 3 o'clock at the clock.
Or that we would have known to all right, well, I still don't know how to.
Gabriel leaves through a German-English
I mean, how many times do you have to do this to know it?
Possession means possessed. That's handy to know.
I wish we could just keep the dictionary in our hands.
Gabriel leaves through a
So basically, you would have read a poem and then you would have known that it's 3.
means dragons.
So you have to do this
I wonder
over and
if
over
Mosey
again.
would know he was being insulted if I called him Drachenbreath.
So we got to keep doing this to find out that it's 3 o'clock.
You just found out
Let's
3
see,
and
Mittag
Drachen,
means
which
midday.
is dragons, and that you had the outer circle that you rotated before. So you place the dragon up top because of this poem, and then you choose the 3 o'clock. You change the clock to be 3 o'clock because of the 3.
Oh,
The end.
okay, yeah.
Where was the 3?
The 3 o'clock.
Well, I know, but I still don't know why it was 3 o'clock.
Oh,
Because he read the poem and it was Dry Drachen. So Dry Drachen is 3 dragons, and 3 o'clock dragons, the dragon up top.
That is.
I have to run to the restroom.
Okay, come back when you can. But at this point, the German dictionary, unless I know that dry is 3, which we should because we all took.
No, it tells you in the dictionary. You click the dictionary several times. So the second time it told you what dry is, and the 4th time it told you what Drachen is.
Yeah. Okay. So now we've learned all the things to get what we just got, right? So now we would have gone back to the grandma's, we would have figured it all out, and now we have all the stuff.
Now with the grandma, we have new conversation topics.
Let's go chat with her. I don't think Tori will mind us getting back to grandma's.
Good luck.
And guys, just a reminder, I absolutely have to stop right at 2 o'clock because I have a ride to the airport. Let's go back to. Nope.
You know, sometimes.
Hold on.
James Jenkins tipped $5. Games in the 90s were actually short, so the crazy logic roadblocks just add gameplay time.
I think, is that a good point? Do you think that that's what they did? Thank you, James. Do you think that that was a pretty standard thing to just kind of keep you,
Yeah, because if you think that the solution to this puzzle required you to do 2 things. 1, pixel hunting, because that book doesn't look like a hotspot. You needed to click whatever location in the
right.
bookstore to find it.
Stop by.
So yeah, they just
stay away from you, Gran.
created obstacles to keep the game lasting longer. Like we have to hug her every time we come over.
And usually games came in, like they said in the chat. Usually games came with a hint page of several obtuse puzzles at the beginning of the game to make sure that you're not stuck at the beginning of the game. So Blob, for example, was one of the puzzles that the solution to it was given inside the Phantasmagoria 2 box.
Oh wow. We haven't looked at this yet.
We try to think if we figured it out ourselves.
The letter is addressed to Heinz Ritter, whoever that.
All right, let's look at this first before we talk to Grandma.
The letter is written in German, but Gabriel determines what he can about it.
What did we learn?
It was sent from a place called Schloss Ritter in Rittersburg, West
Do we go to Rittersburg
Germany.
in this game?
The
I guess
letter
don't tell
is
me.
addressed to mein Sohn Heinz and signed Wilhelm Ritter. One of the reoccurring words strewn throughout the letter is the word Schattenjäger. The only thing that Gabriel can decipher about the letter is a sense of urgency in the handwriting and in the heavy use of quill-tip bold strokes and underlining.
Okay, we got a thing. We got that noise. What about this?
The back of the photo has the following written on it. Schloss Ritter, 1925.
So that's those Ritter people. Okay. Let's talk to Grandma. And then I got to go.
Granny might get worried if Gabriel started rambling to thin air.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Can we talk, Gran?
Of course, my boy. How can I help?
Okay, we got some questions for you. It's all the same questions.
Nope.
Voodoo Murders, New Orleans. Schottenjäger. Boom.
Have you
Chaka.
ever heard of a Schottenjäger?
Schottenjäger? Schottenjäger. How odd, Gabriel. I haven't heard that word in years. My goodness, you've given me a chill. Your granddad used to say that sometimes in his sleep.
Really? Do you know what it means?
No, I'm afraid not. I asked him about it once. I don't think he answered me. Odd.
Thanks, Gran.
All right. Marine Delec is about to say something here. Where'd it go? You were here. Come on. Come on, widget. Will you, Daniel, take a look at...
I'll read. When this game came out, a lot of adventure games expected the player to keep notes on everything vaguely of interest just in case the character asks you a question later. And you needed a piece of puzzle to piece a puzzle together from lots of these separate parts. Adventure gamers were hardcore. We are still hardcore.
I've had a paper and a pencil and take notes.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, and it's great to see a new person giving. I appreciate that. Thank you, Marine Delec. Marine, what is it? Marine. What was
Marine Delec?
Marine Delec. Thank you. All right, you guys. This seems to be. I wish I could. I think I gotta start shutting things down here. So let me save. Oh, how come it's not letting me save? I have to get out of here.
Exit.
Okay.
No.
No.
Exit the conversation.
Resume.
Save.
Exit the conversation. Daniel does that because I have screwed up at times where I'm like, I absolutely hit the wrong button at the wrong time. He's like, no. I have
exiting the game is the best case scenario. Sometimes he's quitting OBS.
Yeah, I know. I did that once too. Yeah, I just shut everything down. That reminds me of a. Here, I'm just gonna scoot over. So I'm gonna go here. Games over. I'm gonna move this. Turn that off. Okay. There was a. Oh man. Okay. Wait. Let's go back to you and me. That's gonna work better. There we are. There's a funny story. A friend of mine is a big collector of really nice Scotch whiskey, and a number of years ago, long time ago, a friend of mine brought his new girlfriend over, who she was young and she had no clue what a good alcohol is or good booze, and he breaks out this like 25-year Macallan stuff and he talks all about it, and we're like, oh, this is great, we're gonna get a chance to taste this whiskey, and he pours little shot for all of us, and we all go to take a little sip, and then she just grabs it and she just does a shot because that's what she's used to. She's like 25, and all she knows is Jägermeister or whatever. But he goes to take the shot and you see him go, no. You're like, don't do it. And then by that time it's like, oh, okay, because it was supposed to be this, tasting and all that. But I love that sense of like, no. All right. Anyways, sorry everyone for the technical issues, but we got back on track. And Tori, it was great to see you. It's always fun. Yeah. And next week I'm back, and if you are up for it, I think we're going to switch over to Phantas 2. I think that's the rule right now. Every other Wednesday it's going to be like reading two books at the same time. We'll do Phantas 2 on one Wednesday, and then GK1, and it'll take us probably the next year and a half to get through them both, but we'll see how it goes.
Maybe not.
Well, with you on my side and Daniel not letting us get too off the rails, we'll be great. But I just want to thank everyone so much for joining us today. It's been a great group, and we appreciate we got above our goal today, so thank you for that. And lots of new stuff to share with you, and we should have all 3 streams next week. We'll do a side quest. Hopefully, we're going to have our listening party with Robert Holmes. And then we'll finally get back to Monkey Island, right? Or maybe we need to do 4 next week. I don't know what we need to do, but we'll get it all straightened out. All right, Tori, thanks for your time. I'll see you next week sometime.
Have a great trip.
Thank you. Appreciate it. All right.
Bye, Daniel.
And goodbye, everyone. Have a great one, and we will see you next time. All right. Bye-bye. Oh, BS. Oh, BS.